And this is a video review of the Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy Kingdom Deluxe Class Blackarachnia. So again, another one of those figures I've really been looking forward to. I'm a big Blackarachnia fan. I don't have many Blackarachnias. But yeah, this is one that I've been so excited to get. Never got a chance to get the masterpiece Blackarachnia, but I think this one scratches that itch perfectly. So first off, let's take a look at the packaging. Standard Kingdom packaging. I went through the packaging on my Optimus Prime review, so you can look at that if you want to see how it looks inside and how stuff are packed in. But anyway, this one is Optimus Prime Blackarachnia. Images of her in robot mode and beast mode there. That seems to be the Nemesis there. And then you have Scorponok, Dinobot, and Waspinator there. So we'll probably get those figures as well. So we'll just put that, zoom that in. So yeah, I'll probably get those figures as well, which is nice. Your standard Kingdom image there. I went through that in my last video as well, so if you want to have a look. And then images of her in beast mode and robot mode. Again, no bio. And I forgot to mention in my primer review, no figure number as well. So I think they opted out on that already. And Predacon symbol. Okay, and she comes with instructions. Again, very clear, very nice looking instructions. But how she transforms is really dynamic. So some of the steps you really need to infer. I think the instructions still do a great job, but just because you can't really show the whole thing in a piece of paper, so it's really hard. I believe this one came with the Blackarachnia sticker, but I'm not really sure. Just because I opened all of them and I got the stickers mixed up, but this one is a nice sticker as well. Underneath the Blackarachnia is still Blackarachnia. Basically, this is the the box art. So yeah, nice sticker. Now she comes with one accessory, and that is her crossbow. Now this is one whole piece. There's no launching mechanism or anything, which is good. Really nicely detailed. Not much paint, but it has the paint that it needs, I think. So yeah, really nice. Now looking at Blackarachnia herself, this one is really good. It's actually quite surprised at how well it represents the cartoon. Very accurate. So looking at the head sculpt, that is, there's no mistaking it. That's Blackarachnia. Even has that small paint detail on the forehead there. Nicely painted. See if I can zoom in. Okay. There, the Predacon symbol there, very clean. Nice paint detail on the chest. Okay, please stay in focus. Really nice paint broken down on the arms as well, crotch. So I can't complain. This I can't knock it off because of the paint. Lots of paint detail. Really nice thin profile at the back as well. So that's the thorax. I have to put it somewhere. As you can see, the thorax has all of this molded detail as well. It carries over to the leg here, as well as on these appendages. So yeah, really nicely done figure. Now in terms of articulation, it does have 2 points of articulation on the head, so the head does look forward and back. Turns around. It is on a ball joint, so you can tilt it as well. So you can put him in a lot of her and quizzical poses and all that. So nice. Ball joint on the shoulder, but that's a fixed piece. So while you can turn him around, you do have to put him out a little bit. So swivel at the top of the arm as well as the bottom there. Elbow joint goes 90 degrees. No wrist swivel, no waist swivel, but that's expected, I think. Legs only go that much forward, goes a lot back, a lot out. Swivel at the top, 90 degree, more than, no, that's full possibility there. And then the feet, they do have swivel, so ankle tilt and swivel, so full articulation there. Yeah, nicely done articulation. Now this 4 appendages are on one solid piece, but these 4 legs are on separate ball joints, so you can swivel those. So if you want her posed, you know, firing all guns, you can do that. So, you know, in the show, these are where her projectiles will come from, and you can actually attach blast effects on each of the toes. So if you have 5 individual blast effects that look the same, that would look nice in a photo, right? For some size comparisons, I thought I'd show you some fembots from a few different lines, just so if you have a fembot collection going, you know how she looks. So here she is with a couple of Windblades. So this is the Cyberverse Windblade as well as Titan's Return Windblade. Here she is with Thrilling 30 RC and Cyberverse RC. Here she is with a few Kingdom fembots. So that's not Kingdom, Earthrise and Siege fembots. So you have RC, Chromia, and Elita 1. And here she is with animated Blackarachnia. And here she is with the only other Kingdom figure I've reviewed so far. Here she is with Kingdom Optimus Primal, and I think they scale very well together, don't you think? Okay, now to transform her, first thing you would do is, let's do the thorax first. Unfold that and unfold this top piece. Then what's next? You unhinge this bottom part, so it is just folded down there. And then you fold the head in. Oh, first thing, you rotate the head forward and then fold the head in. And then you pull this out and rotate the arms around. Fold this back down. Go. Now the legs, they just compress all the way in. And what you do is you rotate this. Let's just rotate this in first. And these thorax, you know, these molded details should align on the leg that way. So do that. Okay. Unpeg the round parts there. They are just pegged to the chest. And position them under the thorax. And then rotate these upper portions of the arm, so they're positioned that way. Make sure, you know, the shoulders are positioned properly as well. Now this is a bit of a tricky part, so let's just peg the claws together for now. There you go. So this is a bit of a tricky part, because once you put it down, it'll be difficult to peg the gun. So what I do is I actually peg the gun first. So see how there are some slots there. So you peg the gun first, and this bulbous part should be pointing to the shoulder. So peg it first there. So now you have, you know, the leverage to actually peg them together. And once you do that, then you fold the arms down, and that heel spur part there will rest in between the claws. So go. And they just rest in between there, and that's it. So all that's left is actually to position the legs. So position the legs however you want to make it. I'll just play them out. I like to position these front claws so they're, you know, it's like they're picking stuff up. And there you go. See how that works. And there you go. There's Blackarachnia in her beast mode. So let's take a closer look. I love the amount of detail they put here, all the molded detail on the legs, the thorax, so it's not smooth. It's actually quite realistic. Use this to scare my kids. So yeah, quite realistic. Unfortunately the back piece is not as clean as we want it to be. You know, it's good enough for a $20 figure, or if you know, if it's here, it's $45 figure, but you know, it's good enough. That's the spider face, the painted detail on the eyes. So this seems to be going to be part of the claws. So some spiders do have that. I don't think a black widow has it, but you know, what can you do? And all these legs still retain the posability. So it's only on this part, but that's enough. I think put it in a dynamic pose, that those legs are enough, I think. So yeah, really nicely done spider. I'm really quite impressed with that one. And for a quick size comparison, here she is with the animated Blackarachnia. So you know, it's two different aesthetics they're going for here. This one is a lot accurate to the cartoon, but may not be, you know, accurate to a real life spider. This one I really like how realistic she is. Final thoughts. Blackarachnia is the best, I think, of the first wave of Kingdom figures. I haven't seen Paleotrex yet. I've opted to not get him just because I think he's gonna be a pig warmer anyway, and I can wait. But I think this one is the best out of the three. And I'll tell you my opinions of the other ones on my reviews of them. But definitely, you know, this one, very accurate robot mode, very accurate beast mode. Lots of good posability, and you know, not much really to complain about Blackarachnia. So yeah, well worth your collection if you're collecting Beast Wars figures. And you know, nice substitute to the masterpiece. I don't have the masterpiece, but just looking at the pictures, I think this one is not far off from the masterpiece, as all of these Kingdom Earthrise Siege figures are. So yeah, that's the review. If you like that review, please do leave a like, leave a comment, do subscribe. This has been Grimtrigger, and this has been Kingdom Blackarachnia. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.